Bon, pareil comme chaque année, nous écoutons le budget dans le siège de la CTSP. Mais cette année-ci, un petit peu plus spécial. Nous connaissons qu'il y a l'élection liée à la porte. Donc, nous avons une attente. Nous avons quelque chose que le gouvernement, les pépines promettent, qui, 6 mois, qui ce mandat pour terminer, pas encore gagné. La loi travail, encore pareil. Le Portable Severance Allowance Fund, pas encore gagné. Et nous pouvons attendre la pension vieillesse augmenter. Nous pouvons envie que la vie, ça petite là, il est amélioré. Donc, nous pouvons attendre beaucoup dans ce budget-là. Donc, nous pouvons maintenant attendre que le Premier ministre pour une annonce quelque chose concrète. Et pour nous, ce n'est pas comment dire, une brave, faire quoi que ce soit, ou un gouvernement, ou dire, ou pour guetter les peuples, ou bien trouver des affaires pour que les peuples là, sur la vie changée, sur la vie améliorée. Et c'est ça que nous pouvons attendre. Dans tous les domaines, CTSP, tous les années, nous faisons un dossier, il y a à peu près 17 pages. Nous demandons dans tout créneau, sur l'éducation, sur la santé, qui pour les vieux du monde, qui pour les enfants, les jeunes enfants dans YEP, etc. Nous attendons beaucoup de choses.
It is my honor to present the annual budget to the House and the nation for a 4th consecutive year. 4.5 years ago, the economy and society were on a precarious and uncertain path. Economic growth was on a declining trend. The prospects were gloomy, especially for the poor. An increasing number of families was sliding into poverty. Income inequality was widening. As the new government, it was our responsibility to reconstruct our economy, secure social justice, and provide Mauritius with a new beginning. We therefore made it our resolve to usher in a new era of development and put the country on a transformative journey. We spared no effort. The results speak for themselves. Today, the economy is on stronger foundations. The unemployment rate is trending down. So is poverty. The income gap between the richest and the poorest is narrowing. Workers are now better paid, especially those at the lower rung, with the introduction of the minimum wage last year. Our elderly are receiving a much higher pension. Inflation is low and under control. We are building the infrastructure of the future across our country. Openness is displacing the inward-looking mindset. Even more impressive is that this year we have made a significant stride towards achieving full sovereignty on the entire length and breadth of our Republic's territory. Today, we are building further on these foundations. We must at all times aim higher. That is why Budget 2019-20 charts out 10 avenues to embrace a brighter future together as a nation. A brighter future where Mauritius will be in the league of high-income countries and when Mauritians will live a healthier lifestyle, where Mauritius will be a more inclusive nation with better sharing of wealth and income, and where prosperity is for all. Where development will be sustainable for present and future generations, and where Mauritius will be an innovative country that glows with modernity. The 10 avenues to embrace a brighter future together as a nation are: first, strengthening the pillars of economic growth; second, consolidating the productive sectors while shaping a more democratized economy; third, expanding our economic space while deepening regional integration; fourth, building the infrastructure that matches our development vision; fifth, deepening our national reform agenda; sixth, reaching a higher social development path with a focus on gender mainstreaming and improving quality of life; seventh, promoting a safer and more secure living environment; eighth, facing the challenge of climatic change and further building the resilience of our environment; ninth, building stronger foundations for the infrastructural development of Rodrigues, Agalega, and Outer Islands. And 10th, securing sound public finances and sustainable debt. Before outlining the strategies and policies to achieve our development objectives, I will first provide a review of the economy. I propose to touch only on some highlights of our recent experience. A more elaborate review of the economy is provided in the Strategic 3-Year Plan document which is being circulated. The 3-year plan also sets out the core components of our long-term vision 2030, along with the goals and the strategies. Let me also announce that the budget speech includes an annex which is an integral part of the budget, giving greater details on the measures, policies, and legislative amendments. I now turn to the review of the economy. The world is caught up in the midst of a potential trade war and other geopolitical events, the outcome of which is not easy to predict. Brexit is an example. Latest data show that the world economic upswing of recent years has decelerated in 2018 to 3.6%. Last April, the International Monetary Fund has forecast a global growth rate of 3.3% for 2019, and last week, the World Bank predicted a global growth rate of only 2.6% for 2019. The global economic trends can have far-reaching implications for our country. We must therefore remain vigilant. However, our real GDP has been increasing at an annual average rate of 3.7% since 2015 and is firmly on a rising trend. The growth rate was 3.8% in 2018 and is forecast to rise further to 3.9% in 2019 and 4.1% in 2020. Our country has reached another milestone in its production capacity. In fact, our GDP has passed the half trillion rupee mark this year. This positive outlook is justified by the fact that growth is becoming more broad-based. We have been able to turn the construction industry, which was in a lingering recession, into one of the fastest growing sectors of our economy. That industry grew by 7.5% in 2017 and 9.5% in 2018, its best performance in many years. For 2019, the construction industry is expected to maintain its regained dynamism with a growth rate of 8.6%. Unemployment and inflation have been the two big scourges of economic life for more than 2 decades. We have brought both of them under control. The unemployment rate, which is 6.9%, is now at its lowest level since 2001. That is in 17 years and is clearly on a declining trend. Mauritius is now a low and stable inflation country. The average annual inflation rate for the period 2015 to 2018 is a mere 2.3%. And Statistics Mauritius is forecasting an inflation rate of 1.5% for 2019. In 2019, we are expecting total investment as a ratio of GDP to rise to 20.5%, breaking the 100 billion rupee mark for the first time. Mauritius has also received an impressively high level of 70.5 billion rupees of foreign direct investment during the 4-year period from 2015 to 2018. During the same time span, In spite of running trade and current account deficits, this country has generated a total of 91 billion rupees as balance of payment surplus. As a result, since this government took office today, our country's reserves broke all records, increasing by 117 billion rupees to reach 241 billion rupees, that is by 94%. And now representing 11.2 months of import cover. These are also the safest levels of foreign currency reserves our country has ever known. Madam Speaker, this government has always deeply believed that economic progress must be paired with upliftment of the less fortunate of our society. We have therefore raised the basic retirement pension for our elderly by 71% since we took office. Such caring for our elderly by government is unprecedented. We introduced the Marshall Plan Against Poverty, which included a program of income support to 11,000 low-income families. We have also implemented negative income tax and a special allowance, which are supporting some 70,000 employees by substantially raising their purchasing power and standard of living. The minimum wage has corrected a major social injustice. Today, due to this action by government, some 73,800 workers and their families and children are living a better and more dignified life. Many of them have even been able to escape poverty due to the higher wage they are now earning. I now turn to the measures and policies of this budget, starting with our strategy to strengthen the pillars of economic growth.